Good evening, everybody. The date is November 8th, 2018. So I ran into a little hiccup. I did a reading of Henry David Thoreau's Civil Disobedience and uploaded it to YouTube, and in the video editor I saw that the file was stricken down for copyright infringement. There's a little problem with this. Civil Disobedience is in the public domain. It is 169 years old. What I believed happened is that YouTube took a transcript. It used audio recognition software and created a transcript of my video. It then matched up my transcript with the transcript of an audiobook reading. Now, the audiobook reading itself is copyright protected because it's a reading. It's its own original work in that regard. However, the text that the reading came from is public domain. And so there's this weird sort of reverse engineering copyrighted material from public domain material. And so ultimately, I had a copyright strike for material that's in the public domain. Everything in the video itself is fine, of course. There are no pictures. It's just a title card and me reading, and it's just me reading. There's no other audio in there whatsoever. So there's absolutely nothing wrong with the video at all. It's not even any controversial work in there. It's a 169-year-old essay. So I filed a copyright dispute, and I think it's going to be fine because it's a pretty cut and dried issue. I'm in the right, and the copyright strike is in the wrong. But I think that the bigger concern out of all of this is really, what point has this gotten to on YouTube? I mean, I'm only a recent voice on YouTube. I only started up this platform of mine a few months ago. But if I can read something that's in the public domain and should be perfectly legal and have it copyright stricken without any question at all, I can get it taken down without any question at all. What point has this platform really come to? American society is built on the principle of innocent until proven guilty. YouTube is built on the principle of guilty until proven innocent. And in the time that I am guilty, so to speak, I'm losing views. I'm losing viewership. I think that's incredibly disappointing because I think that civil disobedience is an extremely relevant work today. Anyone who knows me in particular knows that I have a very strong passion for using words correctly. For example, when people say literally too much, when it's obviously not appropriate, I'll correct them on it. I know I'm one of those people. One of those words, the one that perhaps irks me the most, is irony. This right here is a perfect example of irony because it is the most famous work from one of the most famous libertarians, probably the most influential libertarian to have ever lived. It's in the public domain. It's 169 years old, and it was taken down by government bureaucracy. Dysfunctional government bureaucracy. An essay about how essential it is to use individuality to stand up against pointless bureaucracy was removed by pointless bureaucracy. I think that that's pretty ironic.